Hi everyone, Ojelim here. It 20 January to Saturday, it 20 Enedion, it 20 Gene, 27, it 20 Ku, it 2 Abama, ne Shambu Naiwa, it 20 George Keke, in the motors on Morebe, it 12 Keke, Yavahara. Esan Zebo. Amde emi keke ole sunu bona gbona o semena rivo me kiseshan me mikutu agbon imene ho imene wan idaye mi ewe bi ozwo. What I'm saying in essence is that as I proceed in life, I've come across a lot of people, a lot of personalities. I've come across the wise, the smart, the foolish, and the stupid as well. What amazed me is how people think sometimes. You know, I always talk about things that reflect in my home, my kingdom, the Esan kingdom, Esan Naigbe, Esan Gbegbe, Esan Oye. I was in the program, and an issue came up. The issue that has to do, some time ago, either your Ojesi Bini, literally Oba of Bini, or that Temon, or that Rumi, he swore against the people who are doing this human trafficking stuff, taking girls from especially Bini to Italy to go and do prostitution. And he swore that anybody that involved in such situation again, something bad will happen to the person. And he also said, I didn't play the video because there was no need for me to play the video. There was no need for me to even listen because it has nothing to do with my Esan people. So he made the utterance that he reversed, according to what the people said, that he reversed every oath taken before, every oath people have taken into this God-forsaken system of sex slavery, and he reversed everything. So why we're just chatting, somebody came up and said that she had an issue that when she was taken from Benin, from Edo State. She's not from Benin, she's from Afema. That she was taken from, maybe the woman who did the project was a Benin woman, because, so she said the agreement was made, the oath was sworn, everything was done just as they used to do it. For those of you who have knowledge of how they do such thing when they want to take guests from Nigeria to abroad, how they do the whole setting. So they did everything, and they have a certain amount the lady is to pay the madam that took her there. So during the time that Oba spoke against this situation and nullify every outstanding oath, every outstanding agreement on ground, so the lady felt that we are all the same meadow. So what that means, she doesn't need to pay her madam anymore. So after few years, now since she stopped paying her madam, she stopped remitting to her madam, she now every night she can't sleep. She said she used to see the man that took her where they did the oath, the native doctor, she will see the native doctor chasing her in the dream, so she can't sleep. So a lot has really happened in her life, and she's going through a lot. She's depressed. A lot is going on with her. So along the line, they went around searching for the solution to her problem. So they got to see a prophet. The prophet told her that there is a place she swore an oath. So she refused to redeem that oath, that she should go back and redeem that oath. That is where her problem is coming from. So she went to the place to meet the native doctor, and the native doctor called the woman that brought the girl to him, and the woman said the girl has to pay the girl has to pay her 10 million naira for them to reverse the oath. So the native doctor said whatever the woman said, that is what they will do. So now the girl came out and started asking for opinion, asking for help, how she should go about such a situation. A lot of people were saying that Oba has already nullified everything that has to do with that situation, that it is not the oath they sworn. It is the native doctor just trying to manipulate, oppress her and manipulate her. It's actually not that swear that Oba has already spoken regarding that swear. So when my opinion was asked, I asked the first question. I said, where is this girl coming from? Where is she from? Is she from Benin? Where in Edo State? They said she's from Afema side, Isako. I said, okay. The reason why I ask is this. I said, Edo State doesn't have a king, because Edo State is not a kingdom. Edo State is an empire of kingdoms, just like you have the British Empire. So just as you have Europe. Europe is not a country. Europe is a union of countries. The same way you have Africa. That is how Edo State is. Edo is a union of kingdoms. So there is no particular king that presides over the affair of Edo State. Each kingdom has their king, the way they do their things. We the Esan, we don't serve Oba. Oba means nothing to us. We serve our own kings, which are the NJ of Esan Gbegbe. The Afema, they have their own kings. So I said, the Oba of Benin cannot preside over the affair of other kingdoms. There is a spiritual territory. The power which Oba of Benin possesses, it's only within his own territory. Every king presides over the affair of his own kingdom. So the moment I said this, the Benin people in the platform, they all triggered. And they were like, saying, I don't know what I'm saying, that Edo State only have one king. I said, yeah, well, I'm not here to argue with you. Now, this is the kind of foolish people we come across every single day. People still have this delusion that Edo is one. Now, my advice to people who are in such situation is, if you are in such a situation and you are not from Benin, I want you to know this, that there is nothing Oba will say that will work for you, because you are not from Benin, and Oba cannot preside over the spiritual affair of Edo State. Get this in your brain. Oba cannot preside over the spiritual affair of Edo State. Oba can only preside over the spiritual affair of Benin if the ancestors accept him. But you see, Esan, we have kings that preside. Both the spiritual and physical atmosphere, we have our kings that preside over the affair of Esan land. So if you are from other region and you believe because Oba swore, and maybe you've lived in Benin for a while, and you are not a Benin person, but just the fact you lived there and you feel that the fact that Oba has spoken concerning this situation is an opportunity for you to ignore the oath you took, you are joking. You will pay dearly for it. I told the girl the best thing is go and make restitution with that woman, because spiritually that woman has your property and she can deal with you with those property because it is legal spiritually. You really gave them to her. She didn't force you. There was an option that was made before you. You choose the option and you gave her some properties from your body. And those properties are to seal up an oath. And you can't just say because one Oba spoke somewhere, that oath is broken. No, things doesn't work that way. People can be afraid. If you are a Benin person, you evolve in such situation, you can be afraid that because Oba has spoken, because the Benin people, the way you respect your Oba, no dispute. But if you are not from Benin, don't think this stand for you. It's a different ballgame entirely. So this was it, and the people, they started making normal rants. But for me, that is not an issue. But what I just want to speak with my people, my Esan people, if the Afema people come across this and they find it useful to them, good luck to them. But for my Esan people, don't have that illusion that what the Benin does is going to work for you. Don't ever think that spiritual issue of the Esanites can be presided by or decided by the Oba of Benin. That is fallacy. You are just going to put yourself in the very, very serious problem. We have kind of funny people around everywhere, They want to portray Oba as one of the, biggest, But the people that are really big doesn't make noise. That is we. We don't make noise. So, my brothers and sisters, learn well. Don't allow people who speak with emotion spoil your life. Learn well. Hear wisdom from people like us, so that your life will go smoothly. Because this life is not two, it's just one. When you make a grievous mistake, probably people told that lady that Oba have already spoken, nothing will happen. I know she's going through a lot of stress. Spiritual stress is nothing to joke with. But